Hey creator, looking for music for your video? Then check out Dayfox Club. Now.
I'm a dumb butt. I'm a massive dumb butt. My mom, this whole what an absolute dumb butt that I am. No one's gonna even watch this now. That's crazy. Anyway. Okay, so now we bring in the 128. Here's what you do. You bring in the 128 and you align it with this corner. Commit. It becomes 128 and I order it downward. From 128 we go to 64. And into this corner down here. Yes, that's go in here and give it the name 64. Now 48. That's the one I was gonna forget probably. $48. 32. Yeah, see, that's the actual size of Zell. He's a 32 by 32 sprite. And finally, the 16. Okay, now, let me see if I can just do this on my own. I have to figure out how to export an ICO from Photoshop. It's probably under Save Web. Wait. Hold on. Let me just make sure. File, export, export as. This is just under the regular exporter. What do we have? No. We have PNG, JPEG, and GIF, so let's go and look at File, Save for Web, Legacy. Okay. All right. Looks like we are Googling how to save an ICO in Photoshop.
According to Udemy blog, now when you open Photoshop, create a new document, click Save As, and expand the drop-down menu, the ICO file type should be an option.
Oh, I see. We're going to save it like we're saving Photoshop because it's going to save these layers this way. That makes sense, I guess. So File is going to be Save As. I don't think this window is going to pop up. I don't really want it to because it's, yeah. Okay, and so in the drop-down, I'm looking. It's not there. All right. Other options. Image assets. That sounds like that's what an ICO file would be. It is an image. Well, that didn't do anything. That's real interesting. What is layers to files? All right, Googling it again. Oh, you need a plug-in? There's a video on it from March.
Hello guys, so now I will be showing you how to create a icon for your folder in Windows. So for example, you want to change this folder, so right click, properties, and then you can go to advanced, I think, or you go to customize and then change icon. Then you will have here a set of icons that you can use. How? So for not showing here since it format here. So let's download the needed file here, which is this one. So if you're using a different machine, you can select the other. So I'll select 64-bit since I'm running on.
Looks like you need a plugin for Photoshop, which is not groovy. All right, well, let's look for. Let's look for Photoshop .ico plugin. This plugin's so old it's still showing Windows XP. That's pretty old. Oh, telegraphics, here we go. Photoshop on Mac, Windows, Photoshop 5.0. What? 2011 was when this was last updated? What? In Paint, I used to ICO files in Paint. Is that still the way to do it with this method? There's no way. I'm just checking. I opened up Paint, by the way. No, you can't save as .icos. This is crazy. How can I not save an ICO file? This should be simple. I did not know Photoshop couldn't do that. Shady looking website. $11 ago? The plugin gives Photoshop the ability to directly open and save Windows icon and cursor files. Dear Lord. This is all for CS6. No, so the movie you have mentioned is you are incorrect. I won't even say its name. You are just wrong. You are just wrong, good sir. What's up? What's up is apparently Photoshop can't save .icos, which is insane to me because an ICO file is an incredibly simple file type. It's so simple. And I know, it's super weird. GIMP will do it. Do I even have GIMP on this machine? I bet GIMP does it. Oh, I'm 100% sure I have GIMP on this machine. Why wouldn't I? Same reason I have Audacity on this machine. You should, if it's free, you should just have it. Oh my god, do I not have it? I don't have GIMP on this machine. Do I get it? Sure. Wait, let's see if oh wait, no, the documentation on here is about goes over how to export an ICO file with GIMP. Doc, I'm so shocked you didn't know that, Doc. All right, let's see. Oh my god, a party of 11? That's... Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. I'm not at all prepared for 11 people to pop in. That's wonderful coding with strangers. What were you working on? Do tell us. Skip, go away. Can you export it as something else, then convert it to that? That's a good question. Here's the problem with this specific type of ICO file. It's a packed ICO, right? So the one ICO is going to contain the 256, the 128, the 64, the 48, the 32, and the 16 graphics for your icon for the game, right? So you could do, I think there are PNG file formats that support layers, but basically if you want to do it that way, export it to something else and then like bring it into GIMP and export it to an ISO or whatever, you would have to find another file system that supports layers. Obviously just a regular Photoshop thing would. I am working on the last finishing touches for the Pirate Software GameJam video, which we have, we are down to hours for. What is it? Where is it? Why is it? There we go. We have 20 hours, 49 minutes, 20 seconds. And so I am trying to figure out how to make my icon files because it's super difficult to do in Godot, because if you don't have your icon files set up with all of the icons, then you're still just going to get the Godot icon file thingy. Oh, not a whole lot. Just trying to figure... Oh, so what were you working on coding with strangers? Do tell us. I'm just gonna get GIMP. I should just get GIMP. I don't know why it's not on this machine. It's a free software. You should have it. I mean, I have Audacity. I don't know why I didn't get GIMP, so I will get it and download it. GIMP. And then I wonder, can I open my Photoshop file in GIMP? That would be interesting. I did. Let me just transition scenes, even though it's the same scene. I'm just worried some of my audio sources aren't working. Is this playing? Let me check this real quick. It is. Okay, good deal. But yeah, we're just trying to figure it out. Because here's the other thing with making, exporting your ISO with Godot is you have to have another external editor as well. And I just got a text message. Let me make sure. All right. You need another external editor. You need and you need to connect it in your Godot document and all that kind of stuff. So it's a whole thing, and I probably should be doing other things. Download this directly. Splash. They're probably going to see my splash screen, then they would be concerned with the icon file. But no, I'm worried about the little things. Alright, we're installing Godot, but you can't see it because I've hidden it. Install for all users, even though I'm the only user on here. How's everybody doing, though? Everybody good? Woo! I have so many things open on this machine. I have too many things. It doesn't look like it, but you can't see my screen. You can't see the 4 windows, each with 6 tabs of different tutorials, and the Excel and the Word document with the design document, and all of the file explorers I have open. Don't get an ultra-wide monitor. It just makes you want to fill up the ultra-wide monitor with windows. Alright, come on, GIMP. Can you install any slower? Like, you... How many assets do you need to put in here? That's a lot of assets. That's a lot of SVGs. Now it's a lot of XMLs. Alright, I'll just let you do your thing. It's... fine. Okay. Well, I will put this over here. And we could design a splash screen. That's what we absolutely should do. So, new. Now, here's the thing with the splash. Is it? Oh, that pops up now because I added that other window. Yes, you are 100% going to be able to play the game once it's done. When I upload it, because the GameJam is being run through itch.io. When I upload it to itch.io, I will attempt to pretty up the game page because all of itch.io's game pages and everything are run off of HTML, I believe. So you have to have a little bit of knowledge in web design to be able to make your page look kind of nice. So I might try to do some of that. But when I upload it to itch.io, I will make a community post for YouTube, and I will make a Twitter post as well. So you can go follow my Twitter if you want to watch it there. Otherwise, if you're subscribed to you on YouTube, I'll be making a community post that it has a link to the game that you can check out. And I will continue to update the game after the game jam, because there's obviously some things that I want to do that I'm not going to get to. Like, I want to add diagonal movement animations. I want to add a dashing animation, because right now it just doubles the speed when you run. So I want to add a running animation. There's a lot of things that I didn't get to in the game. Like I couldn't. Who? Oh my gosh! You just became a peasant. Congratulations. Who was? Oh, I missed it. Stir some. I am horrible at this. I'm sorry. This is the most I've streamed is during this game dev. So I might as well have been being a streamer for like 14 days, for like 2 weeks, and that's it. So thank you so much for subscribing. I think that was on YouTube. I don't know. I have 2 different systems set up for Twitch and YouTube, and I don't have my anything set up. Oh, I was on Twitch. I see you there. Strudvengar? I don't know. I'm dyslexic and I get terrified anytime I have to say names. Some are easier to say than others. So, and GIMP is still installing. Absolutely insane. I got off track. Thank you so much for following. I really appreciate that. Okay, so back in Photoshop, splash screen. So the splash screen needs to be a 16 by 9. So no. Let's make the splash screen what? Because here's the thing, we've been doing this pixel art stuff. So should we keep the splash screen in the pixel art kind of thing that we've been doing? Because if we were, we would do a 360 by 120? Hang on, I can just check this in Godot. If I go into Godot, go to project settings, go to general, under window, it says my viewport will be 320 by 180. So that is basically the lowest kind of readable 16 by 9 resolution that'll scale natively to 1080 and all of that good fun stuff. So if I were to do that, this is what we have. And now I don't know. Let's fit it on screen. And I know one thing that I want to do. So we're going to get a reference file. Let's get a reference file of a pitchfork. I need... Oh, this one looks good. Too many prongs. I need 3 prongs. I need a 3-prong old pitchfork. Oh, wait. A pitchfork doesn't have 3 prongs. A trident does. Oh wait, thank you. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I'm sure I can be somewhat difficult to understand for non-English speaking users because I'm also Southern. So I have a bit of slang and twang to me every now and then. So I'm sorry if I'm difficult to understand as well, but yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Just figuring it all out. So wait a minute. I like this pitchfork. It's 4. Dang it, I'm not gonna get one with 3 in it, am I? That one has 3. That one right there, it's got 3. Can I say that? Pitchfork. 3-prong. Pitchfork 3-prong. There we go. That's to buy. I don't want to buy it. $88! Alright. Getting close. We're getting there. I needed a specific... Ooh. How would you get a 0-pronged pitchfork, Cosmic? What's up, Nathan? Good to see you, man. I mean, $88 is, I mean, maybe not. It's essentially a rake. It's essentially a stick. So, I mean, I don't know, maybe not. I don't buy farm tools very often, but if I was buying a pitchfork, I'd expect to pay like $30 for it. You know, maybe 40. Nathan, you're more of a handyman kind of. You got that expertise. You would know what a tool like that would cost. But Cosmic, back to the 0-prong pitchfork. How would you have a 0-prong pitchfork? Because if you took the end off of a pitchfork, you would still have a stick. You would still have 1 prong. And don't say, well, we would just have a bar that goes vertical. That's a prong over here and a prong over here. That's 2 prongs. It's not possible. 0-prong pitchfork, not possible. Just saying. I think this. I'm going to use this reference image. How? Save as. There. Well, GIMP finished doing. But now I'm on another thing. So, I'm distracted. Excuse me. Prongs so long they despawn. Alright, we'll just push them out into the culling distance, I suppose. That'll work. So this is going to be 90. And V-scale until where do we scale? Like, no, it's too much scale. Less scale. That's a good amount of scale. Probably like, so if that and that. Could be interesting. Okay, and now we draw. We're just gonna trace this. What colors? We don't want to use the same colors. We don't want to make the exact same pitchfork. We want it to be our own. So what colors do I want to use? I think I want to use kind of like a rust. What are rust colors? Like Maybe a little more orange. Yeah. Reddish brown. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Let me see. Let me... Cosmic, I think that was the color choice. At least this one. This was it. That's the good stuff. Dope. And now we need a kind of a transition color. So boop boop. Boop. That's too many pixels. Okay. I tell you what, now what we're going to do is we're going to take this color and we're just going to shift through until we've got like a... I don't hate this green. This is kind of an interesting green. Kind of hard to see until we get rid of the layer, but I kind of dig what it's doing. Oh, that's too many pixels. So if I do this and hold shift, I can just do a straight line really easily. And if I zoom in here, I can really see what pixels I'm missing out on. I'm just gonna do the outline because then I can turn it off and just fill in the area. Something like that. Yeah, boy. Yes, yes, sir. Oh my gosh, so little time. So little time. Okay, what does that look like? What does that look like when I tell it to fit on screen? All right. All right, so do we have a pitchfork? Anyone kind of see where we're going with this? Anybody at all? Let's get some words and find a font. Can we do 48? How big is 48? 48 is huge. 24. Huge still. 16. 12? 12 looks pretty good. And then what we do is if I select, see, check this out. Watch this. This is crazy. I just select this and then control and then control T eventually. And then I just, oh no, I'm sorry. I want to disconnect the vertical and horizontal scale so they're independent, and then I can extend that, and now if we get rid of the E, I did not get rid of the E. Why did it not? Oh, it did. Okay. Okay. It's not looking great, but we will adjust. We will figure out. Okay, we need to change this order because that, yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's for the splash screen. Just so, you know, I've got like, I'll just do like peasant games, you know, just so I have something there. You know, so it's like, it looks somewhat like a finished product. But I'm not wild about the color of, I want this to be pink, but I don't think it's going to look good in pink. The text, that is. Oh. That's interesting. How much can I push this before it starts to look weird? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Let me get my, this is my dark mode black that I like so much. This is my 25-25-26 hex. And I'm going to add a solid. Okay. Peasant. Want the same here. Games. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. So this is what we have to do in art. We just have to stare at it until it looks different in our head, and then we make it look like how it looks in our head. You should move the ends of the pitchfork to like up with the top and bottom of the front. You should move the ends of the pitchfork to like to line up with the top and bottom of the font. You are correct. I should do that. And I think I'm going to do it this way, which is destructive, but we don't care. We don't care. Starts to not look like a pitchfork anymore sometimes. So until like maybe there. What do we think? It gets kind of fat if I line it all the way up. What personal opinions, everybody? We want to put our thoughts out there, everybody. What do we think so far? It looks like an E. It definitely looks like an E. Actually, you know what, Cosmic? The way you say that makes so much sense. And you are correct. And then what if I... Oh, that's bad. That's bad. No, let's not do that. I just think it looks less like a pitchfork that way. That looks like a pitchfork. Oh my god, it's my own name and you're right. Is that how it is? I am so dyslexic. You are 100% right, Cosmic. It doesn't, the pitchfork doesn't look like that. I could make it games. I make it down here by games. God, that's so embarrassing. Ah. Cosmic was the only one to say it, though. Alright, we'll fix it. Let's fix it. Oh, I put E in there again. It's A. Okay, so, alright. Alright, we're not even going to worry about it. It's okay. It's the dyslexic programmer, the guy that stares at a code for like 20 minutes and is finally like, oh, I put a comma instead of a period. That's why my code's broken. Okay, now here's the dilemma I have though with that with that resolved. I kind of want to put the pitchfork in peasant, right? Because that's the gag, right? Is that peasants and pitchforks, you know, they kind of go together, right? But I don't know. Maybe. So, okay, so games or peasant? Pitchfork in games or peasant? I don't think it looks bad in peasant. It may not look bad in peasant. Maybe I get rid of the E. Take a look. See what it looks like. Maybe that's too much. Maybe I make a slight adjustment and scooch to the side just a little bit. Maybe I bring it to the top. No, that doesn't look good. Maybe I do this. Maybe I you know, I mean, you're not wrong. It does look good in games. And the reason it looks so good in games is because the way these letters line up, it can go, the pitchfork can kind of go right without. Where's games? Oh, games is all the way down here. does kind of look better in games, I think. See, I gotta stare at it for a little bit. You gotta stare at it a little bit and think, what? What and why? These are great questions. Yeah, you could do that pretty easily with a mask. You're to put in games, could you put the handle part through the hole in the A? Yeah, so would it go in front of the G? I mean, it could. So the way I would do that is I could just add a mask layer, right? And then I could come in here on my mask layer and say it starts out in front here. And then with that selected, just delete. And then deselect. Stop. Deselect. View. Fit on screen. What do you think? Like that or inverse? Should it come from behind the G and then go in front of all of the other letters? Unfortunately, Nathan, no AI generated art is allowed in the GameJam. Technically, we would just be asking ChatGPT for ideas, but just want to be on the safe side. Don't want to get a disqualification for like ChatGPT designed logo in the right in the thing. Okay, so can I move this back a scooch? Will do. Scooch. I mean, I think you're 100% right. We should try the inverse and see how it looks. Can I just do Control I? I cannot do just Control I, because that gets rid of the letters, and I should have known that that's what would happen. So I can just paint this back in. Hello? Where's my brush? Oh, is it? Well, hold on. Can I just... Yeah, the brush is going to be better, though. Yeah, so I can just brush that back in. And so now... Hang on, I gotta zoom in. Right, because now we're going to come from behind the A. We're going to go through the hole here. No, that is not. Oh no, it is, but I'll need to do some extra. Okay, and fit on screen. Maybe in front? I mean, here's my thing. Here's why so far I like it in front, because with it passing in front of all these letters, there's still a completely clear distinction that that's an M and that's an N. With it going in front of the G, it passes in front of the tip of the G, which, you know it's a G, but it doesn't make it look like a G. In front of these it's not changing the look of those letters any. So I kind of like it. I kind of like it like this. And these colors make it look like a very late 90s kind of pixel art game, kind of. Yeah. I'm digging it. I'm into it. Is that it? Is that all do we keep it simple? I think maybe we just keep it simple. It's not too flashy. It gets a point across. It's like, peasant games. I make games. Oh, you're so kind. You're so kind, Cosmic. I appreciate. So that's our little splash screen. Now here's the thing. Is it title safe? I think it is. I think I need to move. I think I need that. Is that centered? I honestly can't tell. I'm gonna move it, and then Photoshop should tell me what's. Oh, that's not what I wanted to move. Well, it is, but with more. Yeah, we like that. Center it so it's not, there's no chance of it getting cut off anywhere, probably. Alright, we don't need this pitchfork anymore. And we don't need, well, we can keep Firefox 99 up with the GameJam stuff. I like it. I'm happy with it. I dig it. It's cool. And so I should be able to say export as a PNG. That's socials. We're just gonna do splash screen is the title of the PNG. And we're in Godot, and we should just go to project settings, boot splash. Let me look at this boot splash. BG color, show image on, image, full size, use filter. I don't know what use filter is. Minimum display time in milliseconds. I'm a big sucker. Well, Cosmic, I was thinking about Hey also. But I don't know. I like that idea, but Hey doesn't really have anything to do with me. It has a lot to do with the pitchfork, right? But Hey itself is not really related to me, so I think it would just be adding things that we don't need. But you are not wrong in that just like a little bit of Hey color and stuff would potentially look nice there on the bottom. But this, this is not a logo that's gonna be permanent. If we continue on to make games under like Peasant Games, we'll put a good long thinking into a Peasant's Game logo. And it probably won't be, it might be pixel art, I don't know. It could be. I'm a big sucker for 7 seconds when I usually do graphics and videos, but I feel like 7 seconds is too long. So we probably just need to do 3 seconds. And this file needs to be in Godot already, because that's how Godot operates. It doesn't pull anything in from outside. It gets all of its assets from inside the game engine. So I'll take splash screen and bring it into assets. And I probably didn't do it properly. Oh wait, there it is. Splash screen somehow ended up in scenes. I don't know why that's the case. Bring it up to assets, sprites. Oh, it had to do a lot there. There it is. Project settings. Let's not forget about GIMP. We need to do that too. Asset sprites there. Open, close, and now I'm gonna need to get this debug ready. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna show, but it might. Oh, it popped up, but I'm not fast enough to switch it over. Maybe I am. Alright, we have a main menu. Maybe I can just click restart. I think it'll pop up. Let's see. It's not going to do it. Hang on a second. Oh, there it is. I got it. Haha! You saw it just there at the end. We do have a main menu. We were able to figure that out. Oh, and the audio is coming through of it. We did put a menu song on it. Wait for it. Wait for it. I do not make music. Doc makes music, and oh no, do not delete that source. Just transition out of it. Maybe we'll get Doc involved. Well, maybe we'll get Doc and Blade Master involved in the next Game Jam. That would be crazy. So GIMP, which I will have to add as a source. So hold up. So I want to Photoshop, and I want to go and save this as a Photoshop file and see if GIMP will open a Photoshop file. I've never tried it before. Somber situations, game, icons, legends. Okay. All right. So that is saved. It's a save that would ever save. What is this black bar? Oh, that's the export, which I will get rid of so y'all don't have to deal with it. Now it is time. Imp. GIMP 10.36. And I will need to add this as source. Oh, it wants to open up on my big monitor up here, and I don't want it to do that because that's not where I look. I don't look there. Where is it? Querying new plugins. Window capture. GIMP. Okay. Oh, hey, there it is. Booyah. Blurga jerga, motherfurga. But I can't move it down here yet, so that's frustrating. So we just watch it load. What strange files? File raw psd.exe? Why are these all exe files? That doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they like DDLs and stuff? Hey, there's a Python file in there randomly. That is a lot of exes. Why does GIMP use so many exes that it's loading from? I've never seen that before. That's weird. Oh my gosh, was the window just capturing the splash screen? It was. Let me change the. Oh no, okay, now okay. It's fixed. There we go. Oh, were you not seeing that this whole time because I forgot about things and stuff and shush? Okay, so now I'm gonna go file, open. Is there a file open or file import? Going to where I save my document. Somber situation, planning. Oh, it's picking up my Photoshop files. That's a good sign. So, void spawn, smiley, mood board, maze, house, flowers, floor tile, fence, Ico, PNG, somber situation, game icon. Okay. The image has an embedded color profile, sRGB, blurga, 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 blurga. Convert the image to the built-in sRGB color file. GIMP built-in sRGB. Convert. Let's see how bad off it is. It looks fine. So that worked. What's up, Grizz? Man, how you doing, dude? Checking out a stream that doesn't have Doc on it? I'm sorry to disappoint if you came here for Doc. It's okay. I understand. He is pretty great. What's up, dude? Have you been keeping up with Doc's matches? Because I didn't get to let go to the last couple. I did text Doc recently, but it wasn't about a match. What did I text him about? Oh, Microsoft. He texted me about Microsoft laying off a bunch of people, but he didn't say how his match went. He never Heck yeah, dude. I haven't been able to, because I was able to go, but then when it stopped being work for me, I started getting other work on those days. I was there for that big match that he did. Who did he do that against? No, it wasn't Pharaoh. I'm so used to him fighting Pharaoh. Did he fight our boy? Oh God, it was that D-hole. I can't remember. It was a big fight though. The fight, has he been fighting with a messed up arm, or did he just fight one fight with a messed up arm? Which, dude, I can't believe they let him do that. I was so pissed at him for that. I sent him a massive text when they said he was gonna fight that. I'm so pissed at him. But he's a badass. Okay, getting off track. Let me make sure that this can export as. Can it export ISO files? Select file type by extension. I'm looking for it. There it is. Microsoft window icon. ISO. Now, does it matter how I name this? Is like naming it small name better? Productive time at Coding with Strangers raid. What? Did you raid again? I don't understand what that code is. Coding with Strangers, did you stick around? Are you still here? You still checking out the fun? I'm sorry, I don't understand Twitch messages yet, and I'm not streaming from the machine that I'm signed into Twitch with, so I'm just reading Twitch chat, and so I don't know what the notifications mean. So excuse me if I'm not giving proper Twitch etiquette on some stuff, because I am still learning. I got rated earlier. It said Coding with Streamers is rating with a party of 11, which is there's more people than I've had on Twitch for sure. And then I got another one that said at Coding with Strangers all capital raid, but it's from Productive Time. What is that? Productive Time. Coding with Strangers. Oh, okay. Is Productive Time, were you in the raid? Your name made me think it was a Twitch function. Your name, I thought you were like a Twitch function because of that. I am so sorry. I love that though. Okay, so I'm going to name this ss.ico export, and haha, can you see this? I want the people to see this because this is for education. Export. I have so many sources in OBS. I need to sort this out properly. Okay, so here we go. Transition. There we go. So we have icon details. This is interesting. So I think we need to set this up properly. So mouse, come back, please. So this is a documentation. Oh, documentation, where did you go? Oh, documentation, there you are. Yeah, it could be a delay with the notification, but I streaming this GameJam, I've gotten more activity on my stream and am not prepared for it, and I need to be. And so after this game jam, when I come back to streaming, because I'm gonna start streaming editing, I'm gonna start streaming my editing session for my YouTube videos, and I just got a VFX job that said that they would allow me to stream me working on the VFX for it and stuff. So before I do that, I am going to set up proper viewing of chat, proper viewing of alerts, and all that kind of stuff, because if I get a Twitch follower, it goes off on one computer that's way over here. If I get a YouTube subscriber, it like goes off on this computer over here, and I need to. I didn't expect to get a lot of it, which is wonderful. I'm so happy, and it's very kind of so many different people. And now I need to get organized, because there are certain things that I need to be able to do. I think I want to turn compression off. And how do I want to do... Not you. Did I exit out of it? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hang on. Oh, did I not have that up? Hang on. I bet I didn't have it up, but I could just drop it into this other browser. Where's it at? Hang on. Momentarily. 1 second, I will find it. And when I find it, it will be found. Or will it? I thought I had the documentation open at one point. Godot export icon, and then I can go into the docs here, and then yeah, here it is. Here's the thing. Icon creation. That's how many I need to create. Convert, change. Here, what does it say? Doesn't say about compression. Let me watch this tutorial. That's what it was. Oh, it's a video now. That's right. Look, the only reason that I am as set up as I am is because I come from the film world and everything. So it's like setting this kind of stuff up for me was more or less of a no-brainer. But, I could be a lot more organized. I could be using Streambot. I could be, I could have, better stuff happening on screen. On screen, I could have stream avatars going. I don't know what our stream avatar would be, because my first thought is just like everybody's gonna be a potato. But potatoes don't move, so what, a potato's just gonna be like flopping around on the screen? I have for all that kind of, just have to sit. The problem is like, no, I'm not even going to talk about that. I'm not even going to talk about that now. It's just hard to sit down and take the time to set up the stream stuff, because while you're setting the stream stuff up, it doesn't feel like it's worth it to me. It is, but it doesn't feel like it is, because when you're setting it up, I feel like I'm not doing anything. I'm not being out there. I'm not like entertaining anyone. I'm getting set up to entertain people, and so it's weird to me. Okay, so boop 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 bop bippity boop baby. I think I will do a stream tomorrow, but if I do, it probably won't be long, because when I get off work, there's going to be 6 hours left in the game jam. And I'm pretty sure that I'm uploading the game tonight. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be uploading it tonight. It's up. I don't getting, here from work and uploading it and there being a problem. But I will stream tomorrow and we'll do a wrap up where we like clean and organize the game and talk about what we could fix and that kind of stuff. And yeah, I'll stream tomorrow. It'll probably be around like 6 my time, which it's 12:12 right now for me. So you can do the math on that and figure out what time zone I'm in. I'm in Central. So whatever time that might be for you. But thanks so much for hanging out with us, Cosmic. Appreciate it. Awesome. I hope you get to join us for sure. Let's see. So I feel weird about it because like I love setting up all of the tech because I come from growing up in a childhood of tech and learning, and now there's all of this cool stuff with OBS. Like OBS does automated scene changing and all that stuff, and I love setting that up. But I would prefer to set it up for like other people. Like I'm hoping that Doc's going to start streaming and that I can set up his OBS layout and everything and work on that for him. Because when I set it up for myself, I don't really know how to set it up for myself because coming from live television always has someone behind the computer manipulating everything while the presenter is going, right? So I'm changing the cameras for them and all that kind of stuff. So the way I build things is not to be on stream. I don't have a team that can like, and that's the way it's set up now. It's set up now to where it's like I would be better if I had a team here because I got a computer over there that's got like a lot of my codes on it. If I needed to like, if I was gonna raid out to someone, I would have to like go over to that computer to type in the code and everything. And I haven't quite figured it out yet because this is the most that I have ever streamed consistently were these jam. And I totally missed the part talking about compression on here. Here we go. Oh, he just left it all 32 BPP. So if I make this be 424, Grizz, yeah, I'd be down to like, give you some pointers for sure. There's still a lot that I need to learn. Like, I just figured out NDI with OBS, which NDI is something that we've used in the industry for a long time. And what NDI is sending video over your network. So if you want to have a multi-computer stream setup like I do, and a lot of people want to do that because instead of using the one computer to play your game and record your video, where it's taking up all of that power to both record and play the game, you could play the game on one computer and send the video to another computer that handles the recording and streaming. The way most people do that is get a video capture card, plug the video capture card in, and do an HDMI out from your computer into the capture card of the other computer. With NDI, what you can do is you can not need a capture card, and you can send your OBS stream from your gaming computer to your streaming computer, which that way you can control what gets sent to your OBS machine. Whereas if you were just plugging in HDMI into a capture card, you're just projecting your screen and anything on the screen. You don't really have a lot of control over it. Whereas the way that I do it here with NDI is I currently have, a file explorer up. Here I'm gonna pull up Opera on my main monitor right now, and then start the music back up because it was gone, and then I minimized it. And that's the monitor that's in front of me, and right next to it was all these other windows that happened because I'm using NDI to send to the other computers as opposed to, and so that'll allow me to send the individual applications to other computers, which I love. That's the way that I love to do it. We're just gonna hit. Oh, what is this error? Large icons and large icon compression are not supported by all programs. Only applications. Older applications may not open this file correctly. We're not going to compress. We don't need to compress. So we've done that. I'm sorry for those of you new that have not watched me before. I like to ramble. I quite enjoy rambling. I'm a big rambler, and you may not fully get what I'm talking about, and I apologize for that. Feel free to ask questions. I am happy to answer them. I probably should not be as distracted as I am while I'm trying to finish up this game jam, but I'm happy to answer some questions. I am going to see if this worked. Where is my file explorer? Right here. You can't see this. I'm doing things. Icon. Checking to see if the icon did put into effect and then was there. Did it? It did. So now I need to bring the icon into Godot under logos. Did it happen? I don't think it happened. Oh no. SS. It didn't seem to happen. Why not? Does this not support? Okay, let's go to project settings. Oh, wait a minute. Is it in export? Is that why we don't bring it in? Is because the exporter can just detect guide? No, it can't. It can't do that. So what do I... Oh, Firefox 99, go away. Go away, Firefox 99. How do I get this in here? Why is it not supported? I'm really confused. This is an ICO, right? Let me double check this. Does it say something weird? Does it say like GIMP ICO? Some weird proprietary... I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure it out. Details. Okay, yes, ss.ico. Nothing weird about it. Huh. Can I import? Project tools. Alright, we're gonna save and reopen Godot. That's what we're gonna do. Seems to be having... So, no, I don't, well, I don't know a lot about Streamlabs, except for the fact that it is based off of OBS, so it uses OBS's frameworks, right? It used to be called Streamlabs OBS. I don't think it's called that anymore because OBS didn't like them using OBS in the name. They asked them to take it off. So no, don't open C#. So if a plugin for OBS works for OBS, I don't see why it wouldn't work for Streamlabs. So I would imagine you can just get the same OBS plugin and use it in Streamlabs, I would imagine, because they should technically be the same framework. I think. It'll work. It'll totally work. I'm not a Streamlabs user, though. Well, I take that back. I am a Streamlabs. I don't use the program. I use the website because I do handle chat and alerts through Streamlabs. I use both Stream Elements and Streamlabs because I want to do separate chats for both for YouTube and Twitch. And you can't see in Streamlabs or in Stream Elements. You can either have both going to one signal or one or the other going to one signal. So I send like Twitch and Streamlabs and YouTube and Stream Elements and just give the separate feeds or whatever. I think it gets crossed sometimes. I think I just need to disconnect one of the accounts. But technically speaking, they're both OBS. Technically speaking. When we get down to the code, because Streamlabs just took OBS and then added their own theme to it and then put all of their alert plugins into it built in, right? So you should just be able to go to the OBS forms, go to the NDI tab on the OBS forms, and install it the same way, I think. If I'm wrong, that sucks. I'm a dumb butt, but at the end of the day, YouTube tutorials, you should be able to get it figured out because it's honestly not that difficult. All you have to do, here's what you have to do, because I've done this a couple of times on different computers. You don't have to do much to set it up. Install the NDI drivers. All of these links should be in the same place. If you go to the NDI OBS plugin GitHub, right? They'll have a link for the NDI drivers. You install those, restart your computer. You get the plugin for OBS. You install that and start your computer again, right? Then when you go into tools, like NDI output under tools, you're going to have a checkbar. You're going to have a checkbar to program and preview, right? That's your, if you're in studio mode, that's your two different signals, right? So preview is obviously referring to your preview from studio mode, and your program is what you're sending to your stream, right? You can send both of those as an NDI signal, and you can name them. You name them after you hit the checkbox, you name them, and then when you do the same step on the other computer of installing the drivers and installing the plugin and restarting the computer and everything, then when you go into add source NDI source, I know I'm speaking incredibly fast, I apologize, it's just what I do. When you add an NDI source on the other computer, you're going to see the sources that you named, and that will be what you, and there's a plethora of ways that you can send it, right? You can send an NDI signal of your preview and of your program out, your final with all your overlays and everything. Or you can go into effects on a source and add an NDI output and then send individual applications if you want to, for whatever reason. Don't do that. I'm just going to tell you right now, if you don't have a beefy network, just don't do that, because that's just too much. I'll tell you right now, with the quality that I send video out at, this is not what I stream, because I stream a much more compressed signal. But the raw video quality that I send through my network is 150 megabits per video signal, and I have 3 of those going, so that's like almost 2, 3, 4, 500. That's like 500 megabits per second that I'm sending through my LAN network, which is about half of what I'm capable of. And that's about where you want to keep it. You don't want to go over half, just to give yourself that cushion, right? So if you start sending, even though it doesn't seem like a lot, if you start sending a web browser and a game and your camera through your network, well, that's one. To send to one computer is now that same 5%. And if you want to send that to another computer, now you're at a gigabit. So try to set it up to where you're just sending your program out. And I'm sorry, I just ramble. I get off on things. I just like talking about things. You should have been in here yesterday when Doc popped in and started asking me a bunch of like Han Shot First questions and why Tremors is a horrible movie. And it's not. It's amazing. It's God's gift to cinema and all that good stuff. But all right, back to this, because I need to open up Godot. Splash screen came up. That's interesting. That's cool. I didn't know it would come up in the editor. That's kind of cool. All right, do we have... Happy to help. Uh-oh. Main menu appears to be corrupt. No. No. Oh my gosh, don't tell me that. Did main menu get corrupt? Oh my god. Uh-oh. Yeah, Grizz, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for... Oh. Main menu work. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Glad to have you in the chat. Hope to see you tomorrow for sure. It works. Weird. Okay, as soon as I can get this icon, this is pause menu. Hey, what's up with in screen? Why was this? It's only supposed to pause for... I'll figure that out later. All right, I want to know... Let's exit out of all of this because it's just too much. This is just too much. Okay, so... Why did it say it's invalid or corrupt, but it still seems to be working? Actually, let me show me the title scene. Let me look at this sprite, and actually, if I go here, go to texture, material, no, yes, nearest. Okay, everything looks like it should. All right, I want this icon file in here. Can I get it in there? Let me Google. How to import .ico into Godot. Can't drag ICO file. I'm going to read this for you guys. Godot entered in a recognized file. I believe files cannot be used by the game itself, but they are used for the game's program icon instead, which is displayed either in the taskbar or on the top of the window. This is for the OS. That's why the game doesn't... Oh, there's another aspect I forgot about, is project export. The rec edit tool must be configured in the editor settings export window rec edit to change the icon or app information data. Rec edit stuff, which all I gotta do is go Godot rec edit. Changing application icon for sign. Yeah, show me where is rec edit. Where is the link for that? There's install wine. No. Yeah. So compile your own Windows export template. Platform window Godot run. I didn't see a mention of rec edit. Oh, so many tabs open. Somebody listing the rec edit file. I'm impatient. Yeah, rec edit download. That's what I want. Okay, this Reddit link keeps popping up. Read the instructions here, which I thought I did. Am I scrolling too fast? Oh, here it is. You can download it here. Appreciate you. Rec edit 64. Great. I take this and I need to put this in my Godot. So I'm going to put this in my Godot folder structure. Wherever you saved Godot, save the rec edit there as well. I don't think that's required. I just that's so now I'll go into project settings. I will not go into project settings. I will go into project export. Oh no, I go to window rec edit. Okay, I'm sorry. Export project window. Wait, run? I'm so sorry. Give me a second here. Let me see what it said. Export. in the editor setting. Editor, export, convert text resources by. Let's type in rec. You gonna, oh wait, is that adding? Ah, it's not filters, I'm sorry. Right here, filter settings, RC edit. Edit. Rendering timers. Where is this thing? Where do I tell it where it is? All right. I should have just finished reading the thing, I bet, right? After downloading, you need to tell Godot the path to the rec edit. Go to editor, editor settings, export windows. Click on the folder icon for the rec edit entry. Navigate to. That's not right. Editor. Oh, I'm a dumb butt. Oh, I'm a dumb butt. Editor here, not project settings. Not editor in project setting. Editor settings. Now if I type in RC edit, export windows, rec edit. Alright, now I'm going to tell it where it is. Oh, did I misunderstand? I did. Okay. Hold up. Read it. Read it. RTF. Read the freaking cards. You need to... What? You should... Let's change this up. Godot. And then my project... We'll stick it in utility. And now it'll be in utility. There we go. Open. Great. And now it's... Now when I go to project setting... No, not project settings. Export. Project export, no error, and oh great, now I can do like a bunch of other stuff, like give it an icon. Oh, is that what I do? Do I just manually put it in there? Let's do that. So if I do... Hang on, just give me a second. Y'all can't see this, but that's because I don't want y'all seeing my file explorer. We'll put this in utility too, even though I probably shouldn't. This is just becoming a mess. Just one big mess. And now, under utility, there's the icon. There it is. Boom. Alright. Let's put out a build for Blade Master to check out. So, custom template, debug, release, export console wrapper. No. Binary format, yada yada, architecture, yada yada, yada yada. Console wrapper, yada yada. Icon, interpolation, nearest neighbor, file version. Leave empty to use project version. Leaves empty to use project version. What? File version is 0.04. Will it not do another point? It will. Okay. Peasant Games. Product name. Somber Situation. File description. Copyright. Trademark. Export angle. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. SSH remote display. No. Export project. Somber Situation. You're gonna go up. Create 0.0.4. Okay. Save. Invalid file version. What does that mean? Will it work? Uh-oh. Planning. Game export tests. Version 0.04. Oh, there's our icon. Perfect. I'm going to upload this for Blade Master to test. Alright. That's what I wanted to do for this stream. It took longer than I thought it would, but I'm gonna sign out for now. If I tell you what, let me leave y'all with what I can leave y'all with is because I'm gonna go over and see if I can raid somebody, and if y'all will stick around, I will give you this animation to look at. So, let me I appreciate everybody for sticking around. On the Twitch side, I'm going to try to go raid someone that's also using Godot. Stick around for that. I'd really appreciate, sending a couple people over there. And until next time, stay comfy. Alright, I'll be right back. Or no, I won't. But someone will.
Help! Help! I'm being repressed!